We're going to be doing a review of the Cleanstation, and it's by Simplehuman. It's available in 4 colors. There's a brushed, and I think this is a brush steel. There's also a slate, which is kind of like a black. There's a white, there's a matte, and there's a silver. Simplehuman says it'll clean basically 100% of the phone in 30 seconds, and that's pretty accurate. So one of the first things I did was I asked our smart friend ChatGPT, does a cell phone have a lot of germs? And they said a cell phone can have a lot of germs, and studies show that the phones often carry 10 times more bacteria than a toilet seat. That's kind of scary. And they're handled constantly and rarely cleaned. The reason I'm wearing the glove is because I just cleaned this. I bought this years ago, to be honest with you, and I haven't used it. So I figured I just buy things so I can not use them. And keep the economy going. That's important to me. So I'm wearing the glove because this one is the brushed, and it does get, especially if you clean it a lot with a stainless steel cleaner, it can carry your fingerprint pretty easily. So that's why I'm wearing the glove, so I can look really professional. So they say most of the germs that you get on your cell phone are pretty harmless, but some can include E. coli, Staphylococcus, Streptococcus, I mispronounced that. And they say wiping your phone daily with 70% isopropyl alcohol or a disinfectant wipe helps keep it clean. And then the next thing was, this is using UV light inside there to clean many germs. And I asked our smart friend again, and hopefully it's not hallucinating, will UV light kill germs? And they say UV light C will kill many germs, including bacteria, some viruses on the phone's surface. And they did clarify that it only works where light directly reaches the shadows or covers spots, won't be sanitized, so it has to reach it. And it seems when it gets in here, it's reaching everything. Now, one thing you should note, there is a little thing here and this is if you want sound or no sound when it's going down. And this is the ST4000. They're now at the 4003, but it's basically the same thing. There's also a plug that goes here, and I don't think any of this has changed. So it plugs in right there. And then let's lower phone, and then I've got the US, so let's plug it in. You see the light comes on once it's plugged in, and you'll take a look once I drop a phone in there, and I have it on to ring. I could also have it make no sound if I press that button on the bottom. So this is an iPhone 16 that we're going to put in here, and they say you can put it in there with the case, but since I have a leather case on the phone, I will not. Then you see the lights going on. There it goes down, and it takes less than 30 seconds. I was going to put a timer here at the same time so you could see, but within less than 30 seconds, it's going to pop up and make a little sound, and this light bar is going off. I don't think much has changed between the version since I've had this for a while. Later on in the video, I'm going to try to put it in with an iPhone 16 case. It won't work with a 16 or 17 case, and I think it's due to the projection because of the difference in cameras. There's the sound, and there you see it coming up. And now it's supposedly cleaned the whole phone. Now nothing's wet or anything like that. The light's gone off. It's a little bit warm. This is not warm. The phone's a little bit warm, but could be from the battery. I'm not sure. But that is the Simplehuman Cleanstation. My wife had a good idea. She says, what happens if you just want to clean the case since phones get so stanky? So let's see what happens if we just put the case in there. Wow. Nope. It's not taking that case. So, and I think what's stopping it is this. So let's try it with this. Nope, it's not taking that one either. And what's stopping it is this. So although it says it'll take most, if you have one of these big lips over here, and this is super helpful information, it will not take the case. My wife wants to put her leather case in. You don't think it's going to mess up the leather? You don't think so? So I'll have to buy a new one if something's wrong. Okay, there it goes. Nope. It's not going to take it in there. And this is the iPhone 16 case. So it's definitely not going to take the 17 with the case unless this phone is bigger. If the newer version is bigger, which I doubt it, but it might be a little bit bigger. Okay, hopefully this helps. Thanks.